Hey everybody, my name is Brandon Scott and welcome to the Fandom Pastor, which can be found on our YouTube channel, Facebook page, or podcast. The Fandom Pastor is for all of us who love our fandoms and our faith. Fandoms are anything that somebody has a deep love for. Harry Potter, Broadway musicals, cult films, to name just a few. Join the Fandom Pastor as we see how God is connected to it all. And don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.
Hey all, this is Pastor Brandon with our next episode of the Fandom Pastor. Uh, so we are continuing our series on cryptids and mythological creatures. The clue from last time is that we are continuing to look at creatures highlighted in the Harry Potter series. This creature is called the King of Serpents. It is considered deadly to look into their eyes. We are talking about the Basilisk. Now, interestingly enough, there actually is a lizard called a basilisk, but that one isn't dangerous, or it certainly isn't like this particular one is. So if you don't know, the basilisk, um, according to legend, is hatched by a young rooster from the egg of a serpent, and it looks like a great big snake, although there are other descriptions added as well. There's a lot going on there. So the basilisk usually represents evil and is a symbol of death. Christianity has used the symbol of the basilisk lots of times, along with other serpents, and they are cast as the demon or representation of the devil itself. So, what can we learn from this creature? Well, in the Harry Potter series, the basilisk is used as a weapon against those deemed unworthy. It's used to kill off those who are not pureblood, which is anyone who doesn't have both parents as magic users. So it's a sign of prejudice. It's a sign of saying that you aren't one of us, you aren't worthy, you aren't welcome. And sadly, we see this not only all over in the world, but especially the part I want to highlight is when we see it in the church. Well, you haven't grown up in the church. You don't know everything that we do. So, you don't belong, or you don't know this prayer, or you don't know the books of the Bible, or whatever. I mean, there's all sorts of different things that people use within the church as kind of this prejudice against others, deeming them as unworthy. And this is exactly something that we have to work against. Everybody should be welcome. No one should ever feel like they're being kicked out because they aren't, quote unquote, one of us. And I think that's something we really are struggling with in the church. But it's also certainly an indication of why the church is in decline. People are gatekeeping the church and the Bible and all those things, and yet Christ was very much about being open and welcoming to everybody. Romans 15:7 says, "Therefore welcome one another as Christ has welcomed you, for the glory of God." Christians welcome one another for the glory of God because Christ welcomed us for the glory of God. So we are specifically told to be welcoming to others. Just something to think about. So next time, our clue for next time, we are continuing our series on cryptids and mythological creatures. But next time, I want to talk about something that's a little bit cryptid and a little bit mythological. We'll be talking about a famous Jack from London, but probably not the one you're thinking of. Thanks, God bless, and see you next time.